Hello everyone, it's Moon. Today I will be showing you all of my financial trackers for 2022. This will cover every single sinking fund that I am contributing to for the entire year, the amounts, as well as how I plan to track that progress. And I will also be revealing my one savings challenge for the year as well. I'm so excited about it. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe. It would truly mean so much to me. So getting right into it, I track all of my expenses in my bullet journal. This one is from Notebook Therapy. I cannot recommend it enough. If you bullet journal, the quality is outstanding. I believe the technical term for what these are would be referred to as indexes, but please correct me if I'm wrong. So each little rectangle here indicates an amount, and all of the rectangles in this cluster equal the annual goal amount. So for example, each rectangle in the car maintenance cluster equals $100. There are 10 rectangles, so that equals $1,000. The same is true for all of these, although the amount each rectangle is worth varies between sinking funds. And the reason for that is simply to scale up or down those increments to better adjust to the overall total of each individual sinking fund. So let's quickly go through these and then we'll get right to the savings challenge. Education is the sinking fund formerly known as Career. This is for either me or my husband Christian to use to educate ourselves in our respective creative fields, or just education for its own sake. Fun is to be used whenever we see fit on experiences. Pets are for my 2 cats. They are food, litter, everything in between. House remodel is new. We will be doing some cosmetic renovations to the home that we're moving into in Florida, and I'm sure I'll get more into that in a later video, but that's pretty much the crux of it. Personal. You will see this has been renamed to Moon. This money is for me and however I choose to use it, although considering I am on a no-buy this year, I probably won't use it very much, if any. If I do use any of the money I'm putting into this fund, I will use it for professional projects. Equipment has been renamed to Christian. Originally, it was a fund for his equipment. He's a musician. But I renamed the last 2 to Moon and Christian to act as both personal and professional investment money. And his annual amount is more than mine because he needs to make some long-term investment purchases this year. I don't. Car maintenance is a new one, and it's exactly what you'd think. It's for any car maintenance, renewing your tags if you need to get an oil change if something happens to your car. Holidays is new. Last year I kept a digital Christmas fund, and this year I'm trying something new and keeping all of the holidays in one sinking fund with one annual fixed lump sum, and I'll be cash stuffing this. Travel is self-explanatory. It's just money to go towards any travel that we might partake in the new year. And future has been renamed to little. This is going to be for when the time comes to have a child. I know that I'll probably need more than this, but I think it's a really good jumping off point. Wardrobe is for clothing, shoes, and accessories. This is our annual combined budget amount for both my husband and myself for the entire year. Property is our sinking fund to purchase a home. This is new as well. Since I'm still on baby step number 2 of Dave Ramsey's plan, I'm not at the house buying stage yet, but I do have this modest goal that I've set this year to get the ball rolling. I know I'll need a lot more than this. I was going to name it something else. Property sounds a little bit cold, but I have house remodel and I have a home cash envelope. I didn't want to be too repetitive. Taxes is, the taxes we all know and love. And finally, health. This is for any and everything that has to do with our health, from doctor's appointments to tests to medicine, anything that benefits our health. How did I choose these? I chose these amounts by first estimating what I think we will earn for the year. Then I added up our monthly fixed expenses or bills throughout the year. I budgeted an amount for variable expenses like food, gas, toiletries, and home goods. And I also budgeted an amount for what I call blind spots, or expenses that I think I'm going to be unable to foresee throughout the year. And finally, I budgeted the amount that I will need to pay off my debt. I added all of those numbers together and I subtracted them from that projected annual income. And I took the number that was left over, wrote down all of the sinking funds I wanted to contribute to for this year, which are all that you see before you, and divided that money amongst these categories as I see fit. So anyone can do this. It's quite a simple process. It just takes looking at your yearly budget as though it were a monthly budget. So let's turn the page and talk about our annual savings challenge. This is the Desert Moon Savings Quest. I painted this landscape using acrylic paints that I actually thought were watercolors, so I did not fully get the effect that I wanted, but I did learn a lot about what watercolors are not supposed to feel like. I recently went on a camping trip to Joshua Tree, and this is meant to be the evening sky from there. These are the park's famous namesake trees. These faint black outlines are to represent the 12 phases of the moon. Each moon is worth $250, and each time we reach another $250, I will color in the corresponding phase of the moon until we complete the last one at the very top of the night sky. When that happens, our quest will be complete and we will have $3,000. This is a hefty savings challenge, but the goal of this is to put it all towards debt payment when it's complete, so I am quite motivated. I'm realizing now, as I am filming this video, that not only should I write the grand total on this page, I'll do that after this video, but I will also need to make an envelope for this. It turns out I didn't even think about that. So after this video, I will make a Desert Moon Savings Quest envelope and put that in one of our binders. As you can see as well from the B-roll footage, I do have a new binder. It's so beautiful. So the brown binder that I typically use in my videos will now be used for slightly more long-term sinking funds, and the green one will be used for more active revolving sinking funds. And that is all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm excited to work towards these financial goals this year, and I hope that you'll come along with me. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here, and I hope to see you very soon. Until then, bye you guys.